Hi everyone, today we will have a small talk which is about 4 different learning styles, aka know yourself better. Okay, this is because I guess most of you find it difficult to study, like to remember your notes or to understand the class. Okay, so before understand all the characteristic between the different learner, it is important to know that the individual learner often have bimodal, trimodal, or a combination of all 4 types of learning styles as a preferred way of learning. So it is also important to understand that the learning style indicate a preferred way of a learner to receive information, not the mode they are gained. Okay? So without further ado, we will start with visual learner. Here are some common characteristics of a visual learner, including the method of their learning they prefer and their possible personality and study habits. Okay, so again, it is very important, it is common that all the people have more than one learning style. Okay, so some common characteristics of a visual learner may include they observe better rather than talks and acts. So why? This is because visual learner, they are more observational and they prefer to take the info as a picture first. Okay, then they retain information better by seeing. Okay, later I will show you guys some video how the visual learner they will learn the best lah. Like instead of telling the kids that apple, right? But it is better than you show them the apple, the red apple, and you tell them this is apple, because by looking the apple, the object, they will remember the shape, the color, and next time when you say apple, their mind, they will just think, refresh, they will recall back that, oh, apple is red color and the shape is like that. You get it? Okay, and they are organized people. Why? Because they will do their notes by using different type of colors compared to the boring color, just blue or black, and they will use the box method because the color, they will let them have a picture when they are recalling their notes. Okay, they can easily find it, they can easily track it from their brain, oh, the pink color from the box means the characteristic of something like that, and etc. Okay, and they also remember better with pictures. You will find that visual learner, they remember faces more than names if the individual doesn't have name tag. Okay, why do I say so? Because if you tell them your name is Singy, okay, my name is Singy, and I don't have any name tag, but after few days you remember, oh, my face, but you will forgot what's my name. If it's different that if I have a name tag here, Singy, okay, you will automatically remember the spelling in your mind. Okay, you get it? Okay, but visual learner, they also have some struggles. They might have trouble in group work because normally, the group work, they deliver the info and the direction is only auditory. Okay, so let's move on to the video first. Okay, so enjoy the video. Okay.
Children are best known as a vision learner. Showing the object, especially in color, will attract them easily as they can visualize the image quickly in their minds.
For an example, I can identify the object easily because I can capture the image in my mind, especially when it is in color.
That is why in early childhood education uses a lot of colors to attract the kids in learning.
As for adults, we tend to exposito the complex information. Utway will look at the info in the simplest way, such as bar graph, charts and statistics.
For the example, I look at stock statistics. It might look hard to understand, but it contain all information that I need for my report. Buddy, I hope you understand looking at this statistics, ha 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 ha.
Alright, after watching the video, I guess you guys have a idea of how the visual learner, or maybe you will know yourself, is it a visual learner? Are you a visual learner? Alright, next we will move on to the auditory learning style. Okay, so for auditory learner, right, they retain information best when it's presented through sound or speech. Okay, they normally remember what teacher says in class, and they are also a good listener, and they often very social. But bad things is they easily get distracted by everything else going on in the classroom. Okay, and their learning method from studying is using voice record to memorize their notes or vocab, or repeating the words they want to remember, repeating the notes by reading out loud. Okay, so maybe what I say you won't understand, but you will watch the video and I think you can, it's not I think, it's that you probably will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's move on to the video first. In this video, she is a auditory learner. So by repeating the sentence that she need to memorize, she will just keep repeating by just hearing her voice, because this will enhance the memory and easier for her to memorize. Interpersonal skill is a connection that if you're an auditory learner, by using this method, you will memorize the things very, very fast. Even just a few try. Interpersonal skills is a communication done by myself. Right. Now she's trying to repeat but without looking, because she is memorizing. And she'll make it. Yes, gotcha.
In this situation, she is revising about what she have learned by using her lecturer's slides, but she couldn't focus by reading or looking at it. So she chose to remember the learning outcomes by recording.
For example, by all this information from the slides, I will record it through my phone with using my own voice tone. There's a research says that some human can remember some information by the frequency of the tone voices. After I record the information, I will hear the recording repeatedly no matter what I am doing. Such as dancing, after doing my homework, while doing the word search, or even before you sleep. There's a fun fact. If we try to remember something before we sleep, our brain cells will strengthen our memory muscles, because when we are resting, our brain is generating.
Okay, right. Video is very interesting, right? Okay, so yeah, I guess you all will have some idea about it. So now let's move on to the third type of learning style, which is R, reading, also as known as writing learner. Okay, actually, reading or writing learner, right, they are taught as a subtype of visual learner. Okay, because they find writing or reading articles and taking notes is most helpful when learning. If you find that you understand and retain info better once you written down, you are likely a reading or writing learner. Okay, you can capitalize on this learning style by writing discussion board posts in your courses, reading from your textbook or notes, and writing down the information, the definition. Okay, so many types of reading and learning, writing learners, right, they find it helpful to write down the concept multiple times, okay, and to grasp and retain new info. So you will watch the video like like just now, okay? So you understand it better. So enjoy the video, okay? As you can see in the video, she is reading, right? And at the same time, she is making the slides like what she read, and she do it as slide, so she can revise the notes easier for her, and she can memorize it easier, because what she read, she just express it out in her own words, and which will make her easier to remember.
In this situation, this type of learner tend to read and write or summarize her notes so that it will be easy for her to understand.
The simplest example is the moment when we start to write down all the alphabet in a good order.
Alright, last but not least is kinesthetic learner. Okay, I am a kinesthetic learner because I prefer learning things by hands-on. Okay, so yeah, the kinesthetic learners, right, they learn best when they are able to take right it. These learners, they enjoy learning by acting out events, physically completing a task, or participating in other hands-on activities. If a kinesthetic learner is a teaching major, they might learn better while they are completing observation or co-teaching hours. Okay, like for example, a computer programming major may learn best by participating coding. Okay, and a business major, they might find it helpful to apply concept introduced in class in their current workplace. Okay, I will show you guys some example as a kinetic learner. So yes, same. Watch the video, enjoy the video, sit down and enjoy. She's a kinesthetic learner, which means she have to be hands-on, so she only know what the theory works. Now she's learning how to do a latte art, right? Now she's looking at her friend doing the frothing of the milk, how to steam, and now is how he doing the latte art. By just watching, we will not know how it will go, how we will learn it, right? So because she is a kinesthetic learner, she will hands-on it later. And now it's her turn to practice how to froth the milk. As you can see, she's doing quite well. If a kinesthetic learner, they do it by hands-on, they will learn it very fast and they will do it very well. As you can see in the video, she's very successful. If a kinesthetic learner, alright, they want to learn how to cook, it is better for them to hands-on compared by just watching videos or just read the theories or reading the recipe. It is useless for them. It will be better than the hands-on, okay? Yeah. Like in the video, she is learning from her friend how to cook a pasta, okay? And he show how to cut the garlic, the tomatoes, and later they will cut the basil leaf. So yeah, like if you just to read from the recipe book, you won't know how it should be cut, or maybe it should only cut by slice. You cut it as small cube dice like that. Yeah, the taste will be different. So by just watching and you hands-on, you participating how to cook, you will learn the best. Alright, very good guys. After watching all the videos, I guess you already know that what type of learners you are, right? Maybe you are a VA learner, AR learner, or maybe combination of everything, because I already said before, like it is normal that an individual have more than one type of learning style. Okay, so now you already know what type of learner you are. Use the method that I said just now, what the video show. Okay, and yeah, it definitely will help you improve in your studies, because you find a suitable learning style that suits you, and you remember all the notes. You can score in your exam as well. Alright, so thank you everyone for participating in this talk, and I hope you did learn something. Okay, and see you next time. Thank you, bye bye.